5:42 a.m., 64 degrees. That's not too bad, T-Rex, huh? Yeah, yesterday turned out a little better than they said. That fog did lift and the sun came out and was close to 80 degrees. So the Euro from back on Saturday did a better job than the Euro on Sunday or a Monday trying to predict our Tuesday weather. And you could tell I was pretty doubtful that it was actually going to be that chilly and that gray yesterday that the Euro was presenting. So instead, it turned into a really nice afternoon. And we've got an egret. Of course, we've got an egret. It's breakfast time in the neighborhood. And I got a lot of mosquitoes around my head. That's why it's a little shaky right now. Why don't I just tell you what this view was like yesterday at 6 o'clock. I had Kelvin Helmholtz waves. I've never seen them like that before, and I had to do a little research. It has to do with the stability, a layer of stable air. That would be a little cool air right underneath some warmer air with wind shear. The wind was coming from all different directions. Yeah, you can see it, and then the fog came in, but for about 2 minutes I had my first Kelvin Helmholtz waves of my life. Got that going for us. Interesting sky. I think there's some smoke in the sky this morning on the satellite imagery. Yep, that flag is about done. We got our new flag ready to go in there. The weather stick today is pointed down. There may be some serious weather in New England. There was real serious weather yesterday. Severe weather across the southeast states with huge hail in Texas again, and severe storms down in Alabama and Georgia. And that same region today is under the threat for more hail and wind. And look in the northeast, there's even a marginal threat for severe weather in New England. That big upper level low over the Midwest with our little occluded surface low moving out from yesterday. A new occluded surface low is moving in to New York today, and there are the showers and thunderstorms in Connecticut at 3 p.m. racing to the northeast and into Vermont and New Hampshire and dissipating. So mostly western New England gets a little precipitation today. Tomorrow, mostly a day off, and then it looks like new low pressure is going to come across on Friday. Those low pressure systems, look at, they're in the upper 998 millibars. That's a pretty low barometer for this time of year, more indicative of the anomalous cold pool aloft. Now, there's no real strong high pressure around to generate a lot of wind. Usually you get lows that strong, you get a lot of wind. So there's not a lot of wind, mostly light variable, mostly onshore wind. But there is enough wind with the upper level low up in the sky to generate the potential severe weather. And then maybe again on Friday and Saturday, there's a low now to our south. Are you kidding me? Oh boy, that's winds from the east northeast with chilly, wet weather for much of the New England Saturday. That pulls into the Gulf of Maine Sunday, and then that means more of a northwest flow, drier air on Sunday, but very unstable. So inland and mountain showers and a thunderstorm, but it's going to be pretty chilly, probably only in the 60s at the beaches. So marginal beach weather this weekend at best. Last weekend of the celestial summer, springtime. Celestial summer comes with the summer solstice next Wednesday. Boston 14-day has several days with the mean temperature for each day in the low 60s. That means heating degree days. So the energy companies would be thinking that we might be turning on our heat, but I think those numbers on the Euro are too low. Center screen, Andrew trolling for stripers this morning right there. How's it going, Andrew? How's the mosquitoes? He looks like he's solo today. Good job. A regular viewer of Out the Door. Let's see what's going on. I just heard some hissing over here. None of us have irrigation. We got kind of things all asunder. We're doing some power washing, some real deep cleaning underneath those stairs. I haven't deep cleaned that in a long time. T-Rex, what do you think of all this space? I tried my attempt at some art with the power washer, but it really didn't work out the way I wanted, so that'll be gone pretty soon. Did we get any rain in the gauge yesterday? From yesterday. I'm not going actually looking for these turkeys. The turkeys happen to build their nests where T-Rex and I take our walk every day, so it's not like I'm stalking them. I think they feel secure. Nope, no rain in the gauge yesterday. But we did encounter the mother turkey, and I kept my distance. I was on the other side of the fence in the park, so I'm not trying to go looking for a fight here. A lot of these, the birds actually thrive closer to humans than out in the world against the eagles and the hawks and the coyotes, because the humans keep those predators away. So if you have these baby birds near humans, they do better, just like the sparrows that we raised here. So, all right, leave you with that little mea culpa, I guess. I do love watching the birds. Talk to you later. Back to the scene of the hen and her poults. They can be like 2 feet away from you, you wouldn't even notice it. She just gets down into the ground and camouflages, and all the kids are with her. It could be exciting. We're gonna stay safe though, right, T-Rex? Yesterday at lunchtime, she was right in there. And then at dinner time, she was right in there. I gotta admit, I'm a little nervous right now. She's no shark, but she's got talons, a long, strong neck, and babies. Oh yeah, and really big, strong wings. The weird thing is we couldn't see her, even though she was 2 feet away. I'm having a flashback. Last year we flushed her right in here. Since then the town's taken down most of the trees and shelters, or at least it's backed way off. So this is her territory, and yesterday when we got up here there were about 12 adults kind of milling around. Just scared me, Rex. That's where she was last year. Not where in the world, huh, Rex? You just want to scratch worms. Another 1/3 of an inch of rain last night. Green grass. Probably get a little shower or something today. Oh yeah, and the sun did come out, and it's close to 80. Excuse me. Even Boston, low 70s with the wind in off the ocean. So, boo Euro, boo Tim for going with the Euro. It's occluded air. Surprises can happen any second. Not kidding. Found her. Right over there. How are the kids? Everything good? Getting them some lunch? We'll just watch from here, right, Rex? You have to look really close to see the little ones. Come on, he's pulling the leash. Good, going the wrong way. The little ones are all around her. So good at hiding. Hear him? Not you, Mrs. Sparrow. There's one of them. 2, 3. I don't know what the rate is. Probably about maybe 50 to 80% of the babies, poults, survive. My guess is they left the nest, I don't know, maybe a week ago? Not much of a turkeyologist. Meanwhile, Mr. Oblivious, that's the way to live, oblivious. That's enough for today. It could be it for the Enmore, unless we can get some thunderstorm activity to develop, and then we'll throw that in there. But you never know. The day is young. Hey, neighbor. How about
a Narragansett?
Yeah, it just so happens that Chick stopped by to deliver some boards, and we were just here, and I had a couple leftovers from the weekend. So, hey, neighbor.
How's it going?
You got
Cheers, neighbor.
a couple of SUPs for my neighbor.
Yes,
neighbor.
I did. Yeah. Tim Kelly here. 4th place, I believe, at the 22nd New England Longboard
4th
Classic.
place out of 3, though. That's kind of a
Nah,
problem.
there was like 7 or 8 of you there. He was ripping it. There were no waves. It's impossible to judge.
No waves. However, I did catch 7 waves. I
If you
guess
added them together, you probably had the highest score.
I didn't walk my board. Sorry. I was just focused on my next Gansett. That was quite a party.
We're going to make a new rule next year. That could be a good T-shirt. New rule.
New rule. Yeah, let's see the old T-shirt. Let's see. That's 2020. Cool. Yep.
Want to see your T-shirt? Hold on.
I don't know. You don't know how to do it.
Wait a minute. I think you got it backwards. There, you got a shot of my hand. There you go. Okay. There's another shot of my hand. Take it back to the guy who knows what he's doing.
That's why we love you, because you just
Oh, yeah.
keep going.
Yeah, that's it. For you and I.
How's that go again?
Waves in the sky, waves for you and I.
We've got some waves in the sky right now. What's that?
There's a barrel in that third one.
What?
Right there.
What are you
can
talking
kind of
about?
see it. Look at it right there.
Look at what?
The Calvin Klein wave up there.
What?
What do you call that thing?
KH wave.
KH.
So which one? You just got all excited.
Oh, the second one now. Look at the first one. Oh, that's nice. You know, I've been drinking this Narragansett. We never would have seen those Kelvin Helmholtz waves. Look at them. They had a beautiful barrel a minute ago. Tim's going to show you a picture of that. And now into the reef. They're dissipating.
You got to get those waves early. Kelvin Helmholtz, I believe, is the correct pronunciation. And just as quickly as they disappear on the ocean.
Yep, we'll be sitting here for another hour waiting for the next set.
I don't know if we got enough Gansett for that.